because of rumors that certain African National Congress members are using political scheming to gain the top ANC post. South Africans are worried about the future of their nation. Even though they may not have been born to rule, some ANC members think that certain people have the capacity to significantly impact the nation. Please kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel. Turn on the notification bell so as to get all our updates. One such person is the former president of the African National Congress, ANC, Thabo Mbeki, who has allegedly been urged to take up his previous role because of President Cyril Ramaphosa's alleged shortcomings. Nevertheless, there have also been reports that Gwede Mantashe, the ANC leader, interfered and prevented the decision from being ratified. This calls into question the scope of Mantashe's power as well as the place of private money in politics, especially when it leads to the people's ongoing suffering. Once again, Senior African National Congress, ANC member Tony Yengeni has reaffirmed the party's unshakable allegiance to former President Jacob Zuma amid the growing internal unrest within the ANC. Speaking at a recent event in KwaZulu-Natal, Yengeni refuted any notion that, in spite of recent legal and political setbacks, Zuma's clout inside the ANC has decreased. Within the ANC, President Zuma is still seen as a key and respected figure. We are devoted to him and will always support him because of his outstanding leadership and legacy-building contributions to the party, Yengeni said. Following his legal disputes and disciplinary proceedings, there has been conjecture over Zuma's future inside the party, which has led to his remarks. Zuma's continued disobedience to the party leadership and his role in the contentious creation of the uMkhonto weSizwe party have resulted in mounting criticism from some ANC sections. But Yengeni and other supporters of Zuma persist in highlighting the former president's historical significance in the fight against apartheid and his ongoing appeal, especially in KwaZulu-Natal. According to political observers, the African National Congress, ANC, is attempting to manage internal dissension while trying to keep itself together. Political analyst Professor Tony Yengeni said, "The ANC is at a crossroads. On the one hand, it has to be updated and corruption within its ranks needs to be addressed. But by severing ties with Zuma, it runs the danger of offending a sizable segment of its fan base. Given the competing factions for power and the uncertainty surrounding Zuma's future, the ANC's next national conference is anticipated to be a pivotal event for the organization." But Yengeni's remarks are indicative of a larger belief among Zuma's adherents that the former president still has a big say in the party's future. Once again, as internal differences within the governing African National Congress, ANC, continue to grow, the MK party is likely to step up former President Jacob Zuma's long-running battle against what he has called the ANC of Ramaphosa. While the MK party has positioned itself as a vociferous opponent of President Cyril Ramaphosa's leadership, political experts argue that the movement may not be able to advance any radical political culture that is meaningful, which raises concerns about the organization's wider ideological agenda. A number of issues have led to Zuma's dissatisfaction with the current ANC leadership, including Ramaphosa's anti-corruption campaign that has targeted prominent party figures and the more general economic reforms that, in the opinion of Zuma's supporters, have not succeeded in addressing the severe socio-economic inequality that the nation faces. The MK party seems to be taking advantage of these tensions by portraying itself as a protector of Zuma's legacy. The MK party was founded by former members of the uMkhonto weSizwe Military Veterans Association, MKMVA. It is observed that the MK party has not articulated a clear and unique policy agenda, instead focusing its discourse mostly on criticizing Ramaphosa's leadership. While the MK party has been vocal in its criticism of the ANC leadership, there is little evidence that it has offered a credible alternative agenda, states political expert Kanye Magubane. Rather, it seems to be more focused on mobilizing support for Zuma's cause. A large number of Zuma's followers have joined the MK party. They believe that Ramaphosa's government is a betrayal of the ANC's fundamental principles, especially its dedication to economic development. The MK party has a strong populist appeal, but it will be difficult to turn its rhetoric into actual policy recommendations. Because of this, some observers have questioned whether the movement is really dedicated to radical change or if it is just a means of advancing political expediency. The MK party's ascent may deepen internal rifts within the ANC before to the general elections.